Welcome to Asti Media, where ideas turn into income. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 digital products you can start creating today, even if you have zero budget. No fancy tools, no tech overwhelm. Just creativity, a laptop, and a bit of action. Let's jump in. Picture this. You create a simple digital planner. Upload it to Gumroad. A few days later, you get a notification. You made a sale. You didn't spend $1 to build it. Just your time, and a smart idea. Think you need a budget to start selling online? Think again. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 10 digital products anyone can make, today. From eBooks to templates to checklists. By the end, you'll have a list of real, zero-cost ideas, and the tools to launch. Let's start with something simple, yet timeless, the ebook. It's still one of the easiest ways to package what you know into a valuable product. And no, you don't have to be an expert or a published author. If you've ever solved a problem or figured out a process, you've got something to share. Maybe you've learned how to meal prep on a tight budget. Or maybe you've built a morning routine that keeps you focused. Write it down in a clear, simple format. Use Google Docs to type it up, then jump into Canva to create a cover. Export it as a PDF, and you've just created your first digital product. People aren't looking for the next great novel. They're looking for tools that help them get results. A short, 10-page ebook that solves a specific pain point is often more valuable than a 300-page deep dive. Focus on clarity. Focus on one outcome. Post it on platforms like Gumroad, Payhip, or Ko-fi, all of which are free to start. When done right, your knowledge becomes someone else's shortcut. Now let's talk about Notion templates. If you've ever used Notion to organize your tasks, plan your goals, or track your habits, you've already touched what might be your next best-selling product. People are obsessed with productivity. They're looking for digital systems that are already built, something they can duplicate and use right away. That could be a habit tracker, a content calendar, or even a personal budget dashboard. You don't need to be a Notion expert. You just need to package a system that works. Build it using Notion's free plan, generate a shareable duplicate link, and that's it, your product is live. Upload it to Gumroad, Etsy, or even your personal site. Think of your template as a digital shortcut to a more organized life. And that's something people will always value. Next up, Canva templates. This one is a goldmine, especially if you enjoy design or branding. The best part? You don't need any graphic design degree. If you can drag and drop, you can do this. Use Canva's free version to create social media posts, resumes, Pinterest pins, lead magnets, or even business card layouts. When someone buys, they receive a link to edit the design in their own Canva account. It's simple, it's scalable, and it works. For example, a bundle of 20 Instagram templates for realtors or fitness coaches can sell consistently. Add clean layouts, bold typography, and some strategic white space, and suddenly, your template feels premium. Even a single page that helps someone save time or elevate their brand is worth paying for. And once you build one, you can keep going. Canva templates are endlessly repurposable. You might think printables are a thing of the past, but they're very much alive. Printable planners, habit trackers, budget sheets, people are still downloading and printing them every single day. Why? Because they're tangible. They give structure. And they're easy to use. You can build a planner in Canva or even PowerPoint. Keep it minimal and practical. Maybe it's a weekly productivity sheet, a fitness goal tracker, or a full 30-day planner bundle for solopreneurs. Export it as a PDF and upload it to Etsy or Payhip. That's it. And here's a tip, combine multiple pages into one bundle, and your perceived value skyrockets. It's not about how big your printable is. It's about how specific and helpful it feels. Sometimes, people don't want an entire book or planner. They just want a quick win. Something actionable they can follow right now. That's where checklists and cheat sheets come in. Think about the things people Google every day. What do I need to launch a podcast? How do I prep for a job interview? What's the best routine before bed? Instead of writing a blog post, you can create a one-page PDF checklist that walks them through each step. Use Canva or Google Docs to keep it clean and visually digestible. Add a bit of color, clear sections, and a title, and you're ready to go. These micro products are powerful. They reduce overwhelm. They organize action. and they can also be used as lead magnets to grow your email list. Now let's shift to something slightly more creative: swipe files. A swipe file is simply a curated collection of the best examples in a niche, and people love them. Copywriters, marketers, content creators, they all use swipe files to study what works. You don't have to create new content here. You just have to curate. Imagine compiling the 50 best email subject lines, or the strongest Instagram hooks from top-performing posts. You can organize them in Google Docs or Notion, add your commentary, and deliver it as a digital product. This is valuable because it saves people time. It gives them inspiration. And it helps them create faster and better. You're selling a filter. You're saying, here's what works. Now go make it your own. Here's a different angle: audio. If you have a smartphone, you can start creating audio digital products today. You can record affirmations, guided meditations, or even calming background loops that people use to focus or relax. Let's say you create a 5-minute morning affirmation to boost confidence, or a 15-minute sleep audio that helps someone unwind. Use a free tool like Audacity to clean up the sound. Add music from royalty-free libraries if needed. Then export and upload. You can bundle these audios as a pack, like a confidence kit or evening reset. People love audio because they can consume it passively. They don't have to read. They just listen. And they feel better. That's the transformation you're offering. Another underrated product is the resource guide. Think about this: people spend hours researching the best tools, apps, or platforms for their work. What if you did that for them? A resource guide is simply a curated list of tools, but presented in a clear, useful way. For example, you can create a top 10 free AI tools in 2025 guide, or the best tools for beginner freelancers. Add descriptions, pros and cons, and maybe even some personal notes or rankings. Format it nicely in Google Docs or Canva, export as PDF, and you're done. These guides save time. And time, as you know, is always in short supply. If you're an affiliate for any of those tools, you can even earn passive income through the links. Some people are visual thinkers. They don't want paragraphs, they want maps. That's why mind maps and visual boards are gaining popularity. You can create a content strategy mind map, a launch timeline, or a flowchart for building a personal brand. Use free tools like Miro, Whimsical, or Canva. Once it's designed, export it or share it with a copyable link. That becomes your digital product. It's especially useful for coaches, educators, and planners who want to provide clarity for their clients. You're turning complexity into simplicity, and that's always valuable. And finally, we have email templates. Newsletters are everywhere right now. But writing consistent, effective emails? That's still a major struggle for most people. If you've ever written a welcome sequence, a sales email, or even a weekly newsletter, you can turn it into a product. Package a 5-day welcome email flow. Or create a template for coaches launching a course. Format it in Google Docs. Add notes for where users can personalize. Include subject lines, preview text, and CTAs. When someone downloads your pack, they're not just getting words. They're getting a system that moves people into action. Email templates are scalable, practical, and easy to replicate once you've built the first one. Each of these 10 products has something in common: they're simple, scalable, and start with zero budget. You don't need to hire a developer. You don't need a fancy platform. You just need a helpful idea, a little time, and the willingness to package what you know. You can start with one, just one, and build from there. The first product might take a day. The second might take a few hours. And eventually, you'll have a small digital portfolio, a store that runs while you sleep. The path is real. The tools are free. The opportunity? Waiting for you to press create. See? You don't need a budget. You don't need a design degree. You just need an idea, and the will to start. Every product you saw today can be created this week. What will you launch first? If this video sparked an idea, hit subscribe, like and share it with someone who needs this today. In the next video, I'll show you how to package and price your digital product for your first sale. Don't miss it. This is Asti Media, where ideas turn into income. Thanks for watching.